All right, part B of the check digit response question. And this is one again where we have to write out a response here of how we make changes. And the programmer wants to keep track of how many times is valid is called with that incorrect check digit. So maybe they want to make sure someone's not spamming it and just guessing again and again, like on a password thing. So we have to do how many, how many times it's not valid. So obviously we're going to need a count variable and we're going to increase it by 1 each time it's not valid. All right, so before I write out my response here, I thought I would just walk through what I would think out like actually as the code, because to me it's much easier to code it than write out the response. But um, anyways, I think the visualizing the code or thinking through the code will help me with my response. So for sure, what we're going to need is a count variable, and then each time it's incorrect, and we're going to increase the count by 1. So I'm going to add some little braces here because I'm doing multi-line now. There's basically anytime it's incorrect, we want to do a plus plus to num incorrect checks or something, right? So the question is like, where do we create this variable, right? So I don't want to put it in this method. I don't want to do like int num incorrect checks equals 0, because then it'll always be set to 0 each time the method is called, and it'll be increased by 1, but it won't matter because when the method is called again, it'll get set back to 0. Okay, so this thing needs to be outside of the method. All right, so it kind of needs to be like an instance variable. So I'm going to put it up here outside of any of the methods. So I'm going to put it just up here. All right, and so I'm going to make it a private instance variable. And I still want to set it to be 0. And when I first did this, I thought, man, I should probably have a constructor here that actually sets it to 0 instead of setting it here. All right, but then I looked at it a little more carefully and realized these are static methods, meaning we're not going to make an instance of this class before this method is called. So it's just going to be called by, CheckDigit dot is valid and pass in a number. So that's kind of the idea of static, is it's a variable associated with the class, and you never make any instances of CheckDigit. Okay, so if that is the case, I do want to set it to 0 right here instead of in a constructor. And then I would also want to make it a static variable because I only want one that tracks for this class, right? Because this is going to be associated with the class, not any specific object, right? So I'm only going to have one num incorrect checks, and each time this method is ran and it's incorrect, it's going to increase it by 1, right? So I'm almost for sure that they're going to look for the word static when you describe this variable that you're adding. Okay, so here's my explanation, which I typed out in a text editor. Again, you can pause the video and read it here. I will also upload this text file if you want to look at that. And so I just made a .txt in WordPad here and did it that way. On the actual IP test, use any editor you want and then just copy and paste. Right? Once you got this answer, you can just copy it and paste it back in there, or save the text file and upload it either way. So hopefully that gets what you need for part B. Again, reach out if you have any questions. I'm so unsure of these. I'm not really sure exactly what they're looking for. Like, this is the right kind of paragraph, but I definitely think you need to talk about the variable being static, private, then also talk about like just why you set it to 0, and then also when you increase it by 1. I think that's probably what they're going to be looking for on this one. All right. Hope that helps.